What are common legal ethics violations? Have you ever wondered what happens when lawyers cross the line? Legal ethics violations are serious issues that can shake the foundation of trust in the legal system. These violations occur when lawyers fail to meet the professional standards and moral duties expected in their practice. Let's break down some of the most common legal ethics violations that can arise. One major violation is a conflict of interest. This occurs when a lawyer represents clients with opposing interests without proper disclosure. For instance, if a lawyer represents both a buyer and a seller in a real estate deal without informing both parties, that's unethical. This situation can compromise the lawyer's loyalty and impartiality, which is a fundamental duty to act in each client's best interest. Another significant violation is the breach of confidentiality. Lawyers are required to keep client information private. Sharing confidential details without permission, whether by discussing cases with unauthorized individuals or using client information for personal gain, violates this ethical principle. Such breaches can damage the trust between lawyer and client and negatively impact the client's case. Misappropriation or mismanagement of client funds is also a serious violation. Lawyers often hold client money in trust accounts and must keep these funds separate from their own. Using client funds for personal expenses or failing to maintain accurate records breaches ethical rules and moral responsibilities. Such actions can lead to severe penalties, including disbarment. Incompetence and neglect are additional violations. Failing to provide competent representation or neglecting a client's case, like not keeping the client informed or ignoring their communications, violates ethical duties. This neglect can harm clients and undermines the lawyer's obligation to serve their interests effectively. Improper communication with represented parties is another ethical concern. Contacting someone known to be represented by another lawyer without that lawyer's consent is unethical. Respecting the attorney-client relationship of others is essential for fairness and professional courtesy. Misconduct and prejudicial behavior are also violations lawyers must avoid. Lawyers should not engage in conduct that disrespects the integrity of courts or opposing counsel. For example, making defamatory statements about judges or opposing parties during litigation is unethical and conflicts with the moral duty to uphold justice. Lastly, billing fraud is a significant issue. Overcharging clients, billing for work not performed, or adding unnecessary expenses breaches honesty and fairness. It violates the moral duty to be truthful and not exploit clients financially. From an ethical and moral standpoint, these violations reflected failures to act with honesty, fairness, respect, and responsibility. Lawyers play a unique role in society that demands adherence to legal rules and higher standards of moral conduct. By maintaining transparency, avoiding conflicts, and protecting client interests, lawyers can uphold the integrity of the legal system.